This is San Diego News Daily.
Hello and welcome to San Diego News Daily. I'm Monica Hernandez. A carjacking attempt in San Marcos ended with the suspect in the hospital. Sheriff's deputies say a man tried to steal a tree trimming truck but was thrown off the truck and into the street. It happened just after 5:30 yesterday morning near South Pacific and Creek Streets. Deputies say the suspect had a knife, but no one was stabbed. He was taken to the hospital. Now, at this point, we don't know how badly that suspect was injured. More than 100 passengers evacuated from a Metrolink train heading from Oceanside to San Bernardino after it got stranded in Orange County. Happened yesterday afternoon. Metrolink tells us the train had a mechanical issue as it was passing through Anaheim and Corona just after 4 o'clock. Operators evacuated all of the passengers inside. Metrolink says all of them were taken to San Bernardino on a rescue train. No one was hurt. A key hearing in the murder trial of Larry Millete is set for tomorrow. Larry was convicted of first-degree murder for killing his wife, Maya. She disappeared back in 2021 and her body has never been found. The hearing is expected to focus on post-trial matters ahead of Larry's sentencing. A formal date for that has not been set yet, but a judge could determine it at the hearing. Larry's court appearance is set for 1:30 Monday at the South Bay Courthouse. San Diego City Council could look a lot different next year. 4 seats are up for grabs. The council members in Districts 2 and 8 are terming out, and the incumbents in 4 and 6 are running for re-election. A lot of money was spent on the primary election by interest groups, including labor unions and business associations. This could end up being the first time in half a decade that the council is not all Democratic.
I think that the more they try to deny that or to deny the pain that people feel or the distrust that people feel, the more that they'll lose connection with the voters. But the more they accept it and say, like, here's how I'm going to directly address it, I think the more success they'll have.
The new council members will have to dive into another taxing budget battle next year. San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria has 2 more years left on his term. This morning, the disappearance of an Oceanside mother and nurse has stretched into its 14th day. The search for Angelica Brophy in Palomar Mountain Park is attracting volunteers from around the county. Despite the heat and humidity, nearly 24 people, including her brothers, scoured the mountain where her car was found. NBC 7's Dave Summers shows us the search so far.
Like, since they combed this area already, I would suggest just Bailey. It's like easy walking.
Leading the ground assault is Ramon Fabregas. Ramon says he and his sister are very close.
We all carry the burden. I'm just the one going.
Since Monday, family members and supporters have been taking sections of Palomar Mountain Park to search. Ramon says Angelica's husband, Brent, has been mapping the wilderness area so nothing is overlooked. The 85-degree temperature and high humidity did not discourage volunteers.
I just wanted to help because it could be me out there.
Emmy Cornell is a nurse and hiker but does not know Brophy. Still, she is compelled to be here.
Looking at them and seeing them, I see the anguish in their faces. So yeah, it feels personal.
The day Angelica went missing is a bit of a mystery. A co-worker tells NBC 7 that she had another parent pick up her daughter at camp. She was spotted at Harrah's Casino, some 35 minutes from here. Investigators say an hour later, she showed up here at Palomar Mountain Park alone. The Silvercrest parking lot is where her car was found 3 days after Brophy went missing. Fabregas says there are no security cameras here or throughout the park. Ramon believes she is still here.
We're trying to cover ground, so the more ground we cover, the better it feels.
Alex is a security guard at Kaiser Permanente, where Angelica worked. He joined the search Saturday out of compassion for her family.
Everyone's obviously worried about her. We have signs all over the hospital. I just feel like it's the right thing to do.
Searchers go about their duties looking for anything that seems out of place. Footprints, a piece of clothing, any clue that might lead them to the next until Angelica is found.
If I was the one missing, I think she'd be spearheading. She'd be in my shoes right now, and she'd be doing the same thing. And that's what keeps me going.
Dave Summers, NBC 7.
And of course, the search continues. NBC 7 meteorologist Angelica Campos will have a look at your weather right after this.
You count on breaking news
People running in the streets, they have their kids, they have their pets.
and help preparing for the unexpected.
Small fire right now. We'll keep an eye on it.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view
We're still human.
and your voice being heard.
We need help.
You count on in-depth reporting
It's a mess, and it's making people sick.
because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
Happy Sunday, everybody. We're off to a great start to the day. Sunny skies, even at the coast. The marine layer sitting out there in the horizon and is going to stay out there for most of the day until around 5-6 p.m. Then we'll start to see some of those clouds rolling back in. What are we looking for today? A seasonable day. Temperatures exactly where they should be, and that continues into tomorrow. A high serve advisory will begin at 5 p.m. this afternoon, lasting through Tuesday night until 11 p.m. And then as we head into the week, warmer temperatures, most likely mid to late week, and also becoming more humid as we head into the following weekend. You can see how clear it is across the entire county, so lots of sunshine on this Sunday. Great weather, especially for those of you getting together, maybe watching the World Cup today. It is going to be an exciting Sunday. Also exciting if you like big waves. We're going to see the swells rising between 4 and 7 feet. Some isolated waves could reach up to 8 feet for today, coming out of the southwest, especially impacting the same areas, including San Diego and up into Del Mar. Again, this will last until Tuesday night. Waves 4 to 7 feet. If you're looking for a nice long walk at the beach, well, low tide happens in the morning, but by the afternoon, high tide will peak at 3:21 and sunset will be earlier than 8 p.m. Temperature-wise, we'll be in the mid to upper 70s. We're adding a couple of degrees for today with all that added sunshine. It does make a difference, and we still have a big, broad area of high pressure that's providing all this warm weather. Temperatures will stay in the 90s in El Cajon, Alpine, and Ramona. Heading into the overnight, you're hoping for that sea breeze. It does make somewhat of a difference, but it is still very warm. 68 degrees for La Jolla, Encinitas, Oceanside, San Diego, close to 70 degrees. Also upper 70s in areas like Alpine and Ramona. Not giving us much of a break. You have to go all the way to Julian to find temperatures in the low 60s tonight. And for the coast, the next couple of days, you're going to see those temperatures warming up gradually. We'll make it around 83, 84 degrees, most likely in the downtown area. A little bit cooler, closer to the water. Inland valleys, low 90s, more 90s to come for the rest of the week and into the weekend. Plus, you add the humidity, and it feels like we're in the upper 90s. Mountains, you're going to see a lower chance of thunderstorms for the next few days, but that changes after Wednesday. And then the deserts, well into the triple digits. That's not changing anytime soon. It is possible by Thursday we may actually see either a heat advisory or excessive heat warnings because of those temperatures going over 110 degrees. So please be safe in the heat and have a great day. Monica?
All right. Thank you so much. Dozens of cats are safe this morning after being rescued from a neglected apartment in the South Bay. The San Diego Humane Society says a property owner called police after noticing a strong smell coming from the apartment. Inside, officers found more than 30 cats living in poor conditions. Humane officers say those cats were shy and afraid, and it took a few days to rescue them. They're now getting medical care and a lot of TLC. The good news, the Humane Society says the cats are generally healthy, and once they've fully recovered, they'll be ready for adoption. There is more coverage to count on at NBC7.com. I'm Monica Hernandez. Thanks for watching.